Are you in the mood to get settled in? Because it's time to enjoy this tarot inspired ride. I've got an elemental spread for you. Feel free to sub if you're interested in touching bases again or if you're ready for full access. Ooh, signs of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I'm not sure if the signs of Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, if one of them, if just one has checked out the cheap air number or bravofares.com or just got their visas or their passports or what have you, whatever it is, someone has updated their fare information and their interpretation of how much they're ready to spend, which means one thing and one thing only. Yeah, they're ready to shoot you 16 numbers plus a security code to send for that. Ask me no more questions. Because the flies are in the city, the bees are in the park. Miss Susie and her boyfriend are kissing in the dark is like a movie. A movie's like a show is like a TV show, and that is all I know. That's what it's coming in as. Some serious TV show quality action coming in. And if it's not those signs, the other interpretation here is that it's someone who has regretted not doing this sooner and someone who is ready to jump in with both feet into this luxurious energy that this person, this other individual, is offering. So that is what is coming into play as far as physically when it comes to that portion of the elemental spread. Now, what else is coming into play is the mental aspect between someone who's coming in as a Virgo who has been through something that was very chaotic and crumbled, and something having to do with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person. Now, the other interpretation here is someone who has had some time to self reflect, not necessarily a Virgo, and someone who has had a lot on their plate. So, this person is overworked, overstressed, heavily obligated, and it's crumbling. Like they've put something, time, and effort into something or some people. It could be family, it could be a job, and it has crumbled a little bit there. However, they have this unmatched mental focus that is coming in with someone. Yeah, it's a serious focus mentally on someone. So none of that stuff is really causing the calamity vibe that it could, because they have their mind on someone. Let's see. Okay. What signs are coming in here? So this is either a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It could also be someone who is really happy and really successful already, not necessarily a sign coming in, and someone who is very much satisfied with life as they know it. They just want to add that extra element of romance. This could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and it could be coming into play with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or this could be someone who is just very resilient and someone who is being tempted beyond their power. That's how they feel anyway. And so they cannot wait any longer. And that is where that's coming from. So mentally, their mind is totally on you and you alone. When it comes to willpower, someone has a lot of willpower to make a move on someone now. This is a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in regards to an Aquarius, or either by this other coin, the same coin, the other side of the coin. This is someone who is very hopeful when it comes to love, and another person who is coming in as having a lump sum. And this is something that could be unexpected. So, excuse me, that's what they are going to be ready to do. That's why they are. Now, someone has been working pretty hard for it, and someone else has been able to save in an area where maybe they thought they weren't going to be able to save. And so this may be the person who has less funds. So if this other person comes at them like, you like me, how much do you like me? There's when they're going to bring this out. Okay, because this is all about willpower for them right now. When it comes to emotion, someone's emotion is tied into a connection, and it's tied all the way up in this connection. Yeah. And this has something to do with someone who has had a lot of time to think about why they're emotional over a connection. This could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and a Virgo. Or this could just be someone who is highly spiritual in nature. They are called to the spiritual side of life, not necessarily a sign. And this other person who they're telling themselves, okay, look, it's now or never, or this is a very important time to make a very important choice. Like, I could do this now. And that's what they're thinking to themselves. Like, I actually could do this, because they're seeing like some sort of idea. They're like, okay, I could utilize this time. This is happening in my life for a reason. This is a space for me to be able to go ahead and do something. Something that they may have been ambivalent about, and yet they're telling themselves, you know what? I'm going to go for it. Which is why this energy is coming in. So let's look at what is needed to restore additional balance, or restore balance if any balance is necessary or desired. All right. So resolving conflict, that can restore some balance so that someone can think more clearly. Travel, that is something that could restore balance now. Nurturing someone else, or finding your path of being nurtured, being open to someone nurturing you. Coming together with people who are on the same emotional path, or they have the same goals. So they're not trying to control someone. They are trying to come together with them in camaraderie and friendship and in passion, things of that nature. Same emotional goals. Someone who wants to overcome someone bullying them. These people are coming together. And people who want to take strong action, because now is coming in as a great time to take some strong action. And that's what people are coming to realize. Someone is going to be really satisfied in coming together with another person who they have been thinking about. They've been toying about this in their mind. It's going to be like a magic mushroom to them, and they're going to feel very satisfied, highly satisfied with that signature move. That's going to be pretty awesome if they take this other individual up on this. Someone is feeling more confident about making this choice. If they had anyone trying to whisper doubts in their ear, that has all just perished, all of the doubts. All of the, it's like a mist that has fully broken apart, has fully diminished, fully, settled, dispersed, fallen completely apart. Any other plans that have failed, as far as someone trying to hint that they wanted to move forward at any point in time to take a gamble on a relationship, those plans are going to be put into the past. And someone is going to be inspired so that they won't be having, this second guessing behavior coming in. Someone has felt like, a little put off because, they have not been able to come together with their twin soul, and they felt the calling to, and they just didn't know how to go about it. But that is going to cease. All of that irritation about that is going to cease, because this is going to be more about doing something as opposed to ruminating. And this is all in fairness with everything else that's going on around them. So someone's not putting more emphasis on anyone else or any other thing. Everything is being weighed carefully and fairly viewed. So someone's not gonna say, oh, well, I have this going on. No, they're just putting everything into perspective there. And they're not breaking themselves apart, picking themselves apart like they usually do. Someone has had this energy of, well, I'm not ready because of this, or I'm not ready because of that. I don't know this, or this hasn't happened, or I'm not, at my utmost, my best. This person is saying, I want this person to be around me now. This person is going to make me be at my best, make me be better, help me to be better. And I'm not going to put on any type of cloak. I want this person to fully comprehend me as I come out vulnerable. And there goes that love coming in with the Lovers energy and a strength of heart. Someone has a lot of strength when it comes to their heart. If someone says, oh, you could get let down, they're like, oh, and I'm strong enough to withstand it. Come what may, it's worth this try, this spin. And there is compassion there. So this other person is putting themselves out there very compassionately and in wisdom, knowing that, it's worth it. There's some wisdom going into this person allowing that vulnerability aspect to show. And they're catering to this spirit of resilience. So if things don't pop off like exceptionally or accordingly, according to every little pinpointed plan, this person is really in a mood to be as resilient as possible. This person is ready to enjoy the happiness that's coming into play with togetherness. There's this thrilling vibe of people just adding a little bit of spritz, pizzazz, sparkle to one another's lives here. And this could be very low key. This is definitely within the home. This could be big. This could be low key. This is something that is very flexible, and it's joy that has come in despite any previous disappointment here. So yeah, someone is ready to move forward, even though there has been some questionable behavior in the past from someone who they have decided to, let down their guard and care about. And so that's the rundown there of physically, mentally, and emotionally. And, this distinctive willpower, this unmatched willpower that has come in, as well as what is going to restore balance wherever it's necessary for that balance to be restored. And let's see if there is anything else coming in that I want to touch on as reading there's a close. Okay, so if you do accept this person's invitation as they reach out, love is going to grow between you and this other person. And, you are going to find the discipline and the hard work to put into a relationship if you feel like it's something that you could have put into something previously. If in this sharing, this person is open to whatever you are offering. They have this, it's very noticeable, this curiosity about you. So being around one another is just going to be something that they fully enjoy. Because that curiosity is something that has been around for a while with this person, and it hasn't waned at all. It's coming in here duplicated between the both of you. So strong action is going to be coming into play when someone, tries to see if this reading is going to be worth its salt, which it is. Someone is going to endeavor to find out if someone is ready. And the strong action that they take is going to show that this person is past ready. This person is definitely ready. It's a temptation that's going to be too good to pass up. And this is going to be a vibe of real luxurious energy where two people partake in energy with one another and they are soothed, they are comforted. So let's see if there are any last minute words of wisdom or advice coming in here. You're definitely standing out to your person right now in a major way. They have had time to really break down their feelings for you and any concerns they may have had as it pertains to moving forward. And they are ready to walk away from anything that has hindered them if you are. So, place a little numeric sign or a hashtag sign, potato, potato, the numeric sign with the tic tac toe sign out there with a question mark. I dare you, and see if they spill the beans. If they spill the beans that you will need for your trip, no matter how paid you already are, this one's on them. That is the message that's coming in here. Any idea that you have that is similar to just putting something out there blatantly? You are being encouraged, you are being advised to make a move and do, to cater to that idea. Because it is going to open a whirlwind of gestures between you and someone else. An Aquarius, Libra, Gemini who has experienced something catastrophic. There is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person who is moving towards you in concern. There is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person who has put a lot of initiative into something and they have yet to really see a payoff. People have been judging them about what they've been doing. However, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person is moving towards them in encouragement and ready to celebrate with them when they get past this judgmental stage that is going on. Some of them have this with themselves. A lot of people are just judging them for something that they've been called to do, that they are moving forward in. They have been moving forward in. There is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person who you have had a lot of fantastic choices. You have put something into works that is fantasy related. And this is going to be like a breath of fresh air for someone who's coming in as this Pisces person who is going to encourage you in some way. There is also a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person who has wanted to bond with someone in a luxurious manner. They've been doing something fun on their own and they want to bring someone else in with them just for the experience. And guess what? This Capricorn person is going to be coming towards you with open arms to do this. There's a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person who has been trying to be strong throughout something to where someone has really kind of bullied them more than not. This person has been a bit controlling, a bit bitter, and this person feels like they had a route to really say, miss me with you, miss me with that behavior. And they kind of like stuck around or they allowed this person to come back. And so they're feeling like they had this opportunity to, be more clear, that they just don't, they're not feeling this argument. They don't feel the disagreement that's coming into play. However, there is this Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person who is going to help to ease out this conundrum of what you feel like is a haze, keeping you from making some sort of move that you need to avoid this negative energy here. So they will be encouraging you with some very thoughtful ideas that are going to pay off. With a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person who has been thinking about something endlessly, there is another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person who is going to help you put that thought on the map. So this is something that's going to encourage others in the long run. Any other energy coming in? Okay. The more time someone takes to really reiterate something that they have already tried to make clear, it's going to be positive. This is going to be something that helps to break down an error that occurred in someone else's thinking so that they are able to function better, because they have been working in a faulty mindset. Someone has had something faulty going on. All right, so really just trying to clarify something one more time before you move on with someone who may not be clear about something, is going to be able to add a lot of balance to something that has been going on. So if there has been some confusion, don't let that deter you from breaking something down one more time, refusing to give up on something that you have, a message that you wanted to get across, if that's you. I like the smiley faces, as usual. And I will check and see about any messages coming in for you. So anything that has been upsetting is just going to add to your disciplined measures that you're going to be taking. You speeding up something here. You'll be speeding up something, or the advice is to speed up something that you have wanted to see manifest, because it is ripe and it's ready to come into fruition. So speed is coming in as the advice for this week for you. a slight effort, but just putting in like some major energy with something that you'd like to see occur. So you are going to be working through some ambivalence with something that you come to terms to with a slight disagreement here, and something that you have been waiting in the wings for when it comes to love, and reassuring yourself that disappointment is not going to be coupled with any offers of love that you make. This is something that you are going to be able to come to grips with, because some spiritual lesson is going to be coming into play again as you manifest something. And this is this week, because this is such quick energy here. The vibe is quick, and it's coming in with you manifesting something that is love related. There's also something business related that is coming in, being manifested for you. So maybe you can let me know what all is going into that, because that is what's in your planner at this time. Oh, a business presentation. You don't say. I see. Well, you can always come back on and fill me in at a later date, I suppose. Lord's will. Thanks for popping in.